here we are. We are above the tree line at the cloud level. Yeah, show the nice ladies and gentlemen those clouds over there. So fast, don't make them feel weird.
Yes.
We are looking down onto clouds. You people see what we do for you? Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. We are nearly there.
We are nearly at the top of Noth.
Again, an excellent defensive position. It's been a nightmare walk to get up here. It has been the hardest work. I wouldn't have made it without you, Michael, here. And the idea of an enemy or a friendly force felling trees and dragging them all the way up here to vitrify the emplacement is
Ritually, they say.
Ritually, either to destroy it or to, well, I don't know why a defensive force would want to vitrify the escarpment. It weakens the stone and you know, it's just a waste of manpower and resources. Similarly, for an attacking force, you know, once you've conquered like one Iron Age fort, there's like dozens more to go. We've got Donny Deer just over there, and so, you know, they've got to like get down the hill and go and attack that bugger next. And getting up this hill is no mean feat. Carrying your war axe and your broadsword up here with you, no mean feat at all. So why would they then, once they fought a battle, go to all the lengths of dragging trees up here, plus stones to build around the wood pile around the fort? I'm just not having it. I'm just not having it.
At the museum that we went to, though, was it in the middle of Inverness?
Inverness, yeah.
We did hear that they had probably used other wood to vitrify the stone inside the burning wood.
No. What they had to do was, around the stone walls, they would pile all the wood, and then they'd build another stone wall around that to reflect the heat back in and to form a chimney effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could raise the temperatures up to the 1500, 1600 C to melt the stone. Yeah.
But it makes it brittle.
It makes it brittle, so the defensive forces wouldn't have done that.
And it wouldn't have been very good for building walls or forts out of for themselves, would it?
No. So it's obviously an offensive manoeuvre. But, you know, for an attacking army to get up here with all its kit and carrying enough wood to vitrify, I mean, you know, you've got to be talking like tons and tons of wood. Yeah, a ton of wood per yard to like provide enough fuel, sustain the heat long enough for the sort of melting that we've seen. Yeah, and so, like, you know, if you've got like an 11-mile radius like you have around Donny Deer, yeah, that's like 22,000 tons of wood.
Wow.
Which is a huge undertaking. When did they get time to chop it all? Where did they get it from? Because they've cut down all the trees around here to do this place. It's enough.
It would have been that situation.
So we're looking at other means. We're looking at other means and other ways and other methods. There must be a logical explanation for it, because the ones that have been put forward so far just do not make sense.
There have been theories at the museum that it has been for ritual purposes, ceremonial purposes.
Yeah, and to show their domination over the landscape, but, you know, I mean, if you want to, like, destroy somebody's fortifications, you just take a crowbar to it.
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't
It would
destroy
take
the
too
bounty
long.
of the land that you've wanted to capture in order to show how wonderful you are. and how strong you are and intimidate the locals. You don't.
Another reason that it doesn't make sense is it would have taken too long. The offending forces would have been hacked to death before they would have even reached the half point of the hill.
That's right, mate, because, I mean, you know, if you're attacking up this hill and carrying all your kit, and you've got, like, one end of a log with you and your mate at the other end.
A 10-ton log.
They're like, pa-ching, pa-ching, pa-ching. You know, they're throwing fucking great big stones at you. You know? It just doesn't make sense. If once you've got up here and you've battered the fuck out of them, and then you go down and cut down loads of trees and bring them, that doesn't make sense anyway. While you're up here, just get your crowbars out and lever the place apart. No. It's stupid.
And as for the reason that it's ceremonial, it also doesn't make sense because, as you said, it would have meant taking apart the place that you've just tried to take over for its resources.
Waste it all, showing off how big and strong you are. No, it doesn't make sense at all, does it? None of the stories we've heard make sense at all so far.
No.